Hey guys, so there's this new event, the Classic. Everybody knows about the Classic. Come on, it's the event of Roblox currently, and I mean I was super duper excited for it at the beginning because come on, Classic. Everybody loves Classic, right? And except like new gens, their skibbity toilet. But I want to give my opinion on this event because there's been mixed opinions. Some people hate it, some people like it, some people love it, some people really hate it, and some people, yeah, it's just all over the place. So I want to give my opinion on it because I think it's actually a great event. I think it's great overall. There are there's a few things I still want to critique about, but a lot of the problems I was with the hunt, Roblox listened to and actually. But let's get to the point of what's wrong with the hunt. The first edition was there was too many games, 100 games, man, and you had to complete 95 of them to get every single item. It took me like 5 days, and that may sound like not that much time because I mean I did kind of grind it a lot, but I did most of it in one day and got 60 badges in one day, and that was the worst day of my life. I was just grinding till like 2 in the morning. It was horrible, and I'd say 60% of the games were horrible, like cash grab simulator games that were stupid. And then there was also those great gems of games that made actual really good, like, innovating events that actually engaged the player. Arsenal is one of them, of course. Tower Defense Simulator was also great because they created completely new enemies, completely new everything, music, animations, and they also let out a special egg as well. Combat Warriors was okay. That one was, okay. And I can name a few more games as well. There are many other games I could name. Not just that. There's plenty more that were really good and actually fun. But still, the biggest problem was that there's just too many games, and it was just so boring a lot of the time. And they actually listened pretty well, because it's different this time. You still need like around 80-ish, not even 80. Like you don't even need that much to get this stuff. Like I did the whole classic event in one day. That's how easy it was, and they brought the number of games down to like I think 15, which is amazing. And they chose most of the games that people really liked. They chose Tower Defense Simulator. They chose Arsenal. Sadly, they chose Skibbity Toilet Tower Defense. But the one game that was new, which was a Dusty Trip, and that one was a full-fledged new mode, new like boss fight, everything, and that was really well put together as well. And there was just like a lot of good games this year. Gunfight Arena was also pretty good. Bed Wars was chosen. That one was okay. TDS was chosen again, and this one had it once again its own event. They reused a lot of the stuff from the Hunt first edition, which I thought was fine. A lot of people complained about it. I thought it was fine. They added Blade Ball, which is it's not the best because it's pretty long grind. I would not recommend doing Blade Ball. I mean, it's not like bad, but it's just it's okay. Now let's talk about the Classic Hub. This game is definitely the best game, technically, in my opinion, because it's actually fully classic. Because a lot of these games, they didn't make something that was like super duper classic, But the Classic Hub, they had a bunch of quests for you to do, to get tokens, to get ticks, and all these quests were really fun, in my opinion. I thought all of them were really good, nice and cool. And then all those ticks you got from games, you could then buy items with to then get tokens. And the Classic just hub itself had so many Easter eggs and cool little things. One thing that was like stand out for me is I joined in 2017 to 2018, and to get one of the tokens, there was a secret room that had the old like avatar background. Because if you don't know, on like phone, on your phone, like on mobile, there was like this old background that you would like, that's how you would customize your character. It'd be like an old background in like a wardrobe area. That's what stood out to me. I thought that was really cool and a nice little Easter egg. Not super, classic, because it was like 2018, 2017, but very iconic for me. Very nostalgic for me, because of course, I didn't join until, you know, before 2017, 2018. Then again, most people who were probably playing this game or playing this event probably didn't even join until like 2020. Some people probably joined in like 2022. But, you know, it's probably a few people who played the classic event who actually, you know, played when Roblox was considered quote unquote, you know, classic. And yeah, so I think they did this event way better than the Hunt First Edition. But of course, there's people still complaining. Like, really, like, okay, there's a difference between complaining and giving feedback. Giving feedback is, you know, telling Roblox, like, oh, what you should do next time, we should do this, we should do this. Complaining is just being an asshole and just, like, making horrible comments, like saying this, the event is horrible, bad, such a bad event. If you say that kind of stuff, Roblox might not even make more events, and they're just bringing these back. And they even did a classic, like, theme, which everybody would love, you know? Because, you know, everyone's like, bring back old stuff, and people love old. Even though people, it's kind of funny, it's kind of ironic, because, like, a lot of the community loves old, but most of the community weren't even around for the old, and they're like, oh my god, it's just so nostalgic, you know? Even though they probably joined like 2020, 2022, or maybe like 2016, 2017. But people love old, and that's, you know, that was smart of them. That was a good idea, and they listened and cut down the games, and they integrated a cool feature of the ticks, and like the ticks was a really smart idea, with like getting items in the classic hub, and also the token idea was also smart. But yeah, I think that's where I'm gonna conclude, and I want to know what you think about the Hunt, the classic Hunt, and I want to know what you think about the classic. I think it's fun. I think it's great. But hey, if you hate it, please tell me why, because I want to know why people hate it, because they did much better. They actually listened. Sure, it's not perfect, but is any event perfect? The only event that I think was basically perfect was 2018 Egg Hunt, and that game has, you know, quite the reputation. Everybody loves it. But almost every single event that Roblox made was not perfect, but, you know, it was still likable. So, I want to know your opinion. Tell me in the comments, you know, below. And, yeah, that's my opinion. Bye.